My sister answered my husband's phone during dinner, and everything quietly collapsed inside me afterward. At 9:14 on a Thursday night, my husband's phone lit up beside my plate while he was outside smoking. My younger sister grabbed it before I even looked up. She glanced at the screen, froze for half a second, then answered without asking. I still remember how casually she said, "He can't talk right now." Not Daniel can't talk. Not my brother-in-law, just he. When she noticed me staring, she ended the call so fast she almost dropped the phone into the mashed potatoes. My husband came back inside smelling like cigarettes and cold air, and neither of them looked at each other for the rest of dinner. I barely touched my food after that. Something inside me had already started shifting. I kept replaying it while washing dishes later. My sister Ava had been staying with us for 3 weeks after breaking up with her boyfriend and losing her apartment. She slept in the small office beside our bedroom and spent most nights sitting on the back steps with my husband talking quietly after midnight. I used to think it was sweet because Daniel was patient with everyone. Looking back, I feel stupid for how badly I wanted everything to feel normal. Around 1 a.m., I walked past the office to get water and heard whispering through the door. I heard my name first, then silence. The next morning, Ava avoided eye contact and left her coffee untouched on the counter, which never happened. Daniel kissed my forehead before work, but his hand shook slightly against my shoulder. Tiny things kept piling up until I couldn't ignore them anymore. 3 days later, I checked our phone records while sitting in my car outside the grocery store. I had never done anything like that before. I actually felt sick entering the password. There were dozens of calls between them during work hours, sometimes lasting 40 minutes. A few happened while I was visiting my mother in February. One number showed up repeatedly around 2 in the morning, and it belonged to a motel 15 minutes from Daniel's office. I drove there without thinking clearly. The woman at the front desk wouldn't tell me anything, but she recognized my husband immediately from a picture. She said he came there often with the blonde girl who wore oversized hoodies. Ava owned 4 oversized hoodies and dyed her hair lighter every winter. I sat in my car afterward for almost an hour watching people drag suitcases through slushy parking lot snow while my hands went numb around the steering wheel. When I finally confronted them, it happened in the dumbest possible place, the laundry room. Ava was folding towels while Daniel pretended to fix the dryer vent. I asked one question: how long? Neither of them denied it. Ava started crying immediately, which somehow made me angrier. Daniel just stared at the concrete floor and admitted it started emotionally first. They complained about me together during late-night conversations, then started meeting secretly after work. He said it became physical 2 months earlier during a snowstorm when she couldn't go anywhere safely. I remember laughing because the excuse sounded pathetic even to him. Ava kept saying she never meant to hurt me, but she had still borrowed my sweaters, eaten my groceries, and sat beside me watching television every night while sleeping with my husband behind my back. The humiliation felt physical, like bruises spreading under my skin. Daniel moved out 6 weeks ago into a short-term rental across town. Ava went to live with our aunt in Michigan, though she still sends long apologetic messages I never answer. My parents keep asking me not to lose my sister forever over something they call complicated. I stopped explaining myself. Most nights, I sit alone in the apartment listening to the radiator click and the upstairs neighbor vacuum after midnight. I still automatically buy Daniel's favorite yogurt sometimes before remembering he is gone. Last week, I found one of Ava's hair ties behind the bathroom sink and cried harder than I did during the confrontation itself. Not because I missed either of them, but because I finally understood how easily people can slowly rewrite your reality while looking directly into your face every single day.